In this video, I will attempt to explain Heidegger's idea of the jug using the principles of design, that is, of graphic design. So Heidegger tells us that we tend to ignore certain parts of things, and he's giving us, as an example, a jug. And he says that we normally pay attention to the outline of the jug and that it will be eventually be used to fill it with liquid. But we tend to forget that there is empty space in the jug that also makes a jug a jug. What you're looking at right now is the artboard of an Adobe application called Illustrator. The artboard is what you see in white, and it is used to, that is the place where we design. Now, it might look to you like white space with a picture of a jug, or it might look to you like an empty space. So you can look at it as both empty or full of white space. And that is what I'm trying to explain when I say that the principles of design can probably explain what Heidegger is trying to say, that an empty space or white space is not just empty space. It is part of the design. In Heidegger's view, to fill the jug means to exchange its emptiness with liquid. So this is now that we have liquid in our design, now our design has less white space. One of the principles of design is actually what we call white space, which is the blank areas of design that function like an element. It is also called negative space. So it could be white space or negative space as well. And of course, there are some sort of rules that designers use to work with the white space. But as you can see, this is kind of like what Heidegger talks about when he states that the void takes by absorbing and also keeps by holding, the emptiness, or by holding what's going into the jug. For instance, well, let me show you how it looks in a design and the importance of it. So as you can see, there's a lot of white space or empty space in some of these designs, and they're there for a reason. And in a design, again, the white space is also an element in the design. And as you can see right here, this is the one that, well, this is the one that probably conveys a little better the idea of Heidegger of taking and keeping, as in holding. The void serves as also as holding. So in this design, this design is following one of the rules about white space that says that in graphic design, we should not have the void, the white space, trapped. We should have some sort of river that can, or a place where the emptiness or the white space can breathe, like in this case, the space between the eyes of the black swan. And again, the space over here around the guitar is not just void. It is white space that it is part of the design. Same thing over here. You could see it in two ways. You could see the pink as the white space, or you could see the girl as the white space. So it is, again, the void is holding the design, so to speak.